Am I audible? Can somebody confirm? I think we have a few people already. Can somebody confirm if I'm audible and visible? So the agenda of this live is a few things. First things first, obviously हम गप्पे मारेंगे, chill करेंगे. Majorly, we will talk about the CFA Level 1 and Level 2 November 2024 exam. It's literally a month away for Level 1 and almost a month away for Level 2 as well, little more. But yeah, last minute anxieties, deferral, scholarship, सब कुछ बात करेंगे. And like I said, गप्पे तो हम मारते हैं. Hello, KK Raj. Can somebody just quickly confirm, am I visible, audible, confirmed so that we can speak आगे correctly? Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Tanishk. Thank you for confirming. And what's up, Tanishk? कैसा चल रहा है challenge? Let's just wait for a few people to join. Yes, all good. Very good. KK Raj. Let's wait in. How many people are giving their level 1 and level 2 exam? Hello Shubham. तनिष्क बैंड बज गए. अरे अभी तो ट्यूसडे को बजेगी, अभी तो आज थोड़ी गलत डे हो जाएगा आपका. स्लीप डिप्राइव्ड. आई level 2 candidates feeling all the pressure. Tanishk representing all the level 2 candidates of November 2024. Bhumi, I want November scholarship. What is the process, ma'am? Bhumi, if you're talking about November 2025 scholarship, nothing has been announced yet. It will be announced after the November exam is what I'm assuming. So don't worry, you still have a lot of time to apply for it. Just don't end up registering or applying for the exam till the scholarship is out. KK Raj giving level 1 in November 2024. Nice. So less than a month for your exam, KK Raj. Bhumi, I think I answered your question. Hello Shubham. Let's just wait for a few people to join in. I'm sorry guys, I'm having my chai while on the live. I've got a very horrible cold. Is CFA relevant for someone if education, BBA from India, MBA and investment? Dream to fly, absolutely yes, it is definitely relevant. I would say to a certain extent, let me just confirm MBA and yeah, it is actually relevant because an MBA, even though it is, core of finance, I remember somebody telling me this. I can't remember the exact university, but just 1 second, the top-notch university from Australia, I can't remember the name, and I also don't want to take the name, actually put it on their website saying that our masters covers 60 or 70% of the CFA level 1 program. So you imagine the level of credibility the entire course has. So even if you have an MBA from UK, I think if you have a CFA, it will just be an additional bonus. Especially if you plan to work in the UK, then though it's like brilliant jackpot. Heidi. Completed first reading only half fixed income. Okay, and it is. Ajay, I think you're going well. Do not panic. I read your entire thing. It's completely fine. My number one suggestion and on a priority basis, what you should do is complete the small gaps that you said is remaining. So I think you said half fixed income, 1-2 readings in eco and FSA. First things first, immediately aim to complete that. Try to do it before 1st of November so that, like you said, 1st of November, say it's just revision and mocks. Other than that, I think you're going well. Like you said, revision already chalu ho gaya, but just aim to complete that. Like that should be your priority. First do that as soon as possible because the first detailed reading is very, very important. So usko neglect mat karo and don't try to merge it too much with a revision. First put your full focus on completing that and then get onto revision. Don't mix revision with first reading is my personal suggestion. Other than that, I think it's a good place to be. MBA in Germany is far better than UK. Okay. Ajay, Shubham, फिक्स्ड इनकम इजी जा रहा है पर FSA. शुभम, फिक्स्ड इनकम इजी लेवल 1 में हो ना शुभम? जस्ट टू कंफर्म दिस, इफ लेवल 1 में ऐसे लग रहा है तो यू आर इन अ वेरी गुड स्पेस क्योंकि फिक्स्ड इनकम बहुत लोगों को डिफिकल्ट लगता है लेवल 1 में. येस, FSA तो है ही डिफिकल्ट बट स्टिल कीप प्रैक्टिसिंग बिकॉज ऑलमोस्ट हाफ ऑफ योर पेपर, आई वुड से, इफ नॉट 35 to 40% of your paper would be FSA for sure. तो FSA को इग्नोर मत करो. लेवल 1 कैंडिडेट्स, नो मैटर हाउ hard or boring or irritating it seems to be, just keep doing it. Do not stop. keep practicing is the bigger goal, I would say, and try to learn from practice. That's a cheat code. But yeah, it's also an advantage that you know all other things, because at least 90% of the syllabus is done. FSAs only. Out of, yes, it is 11 to 14% only, but it feels like a lot of questions. Like when you see your exam paper, I can't explain it here, obviously, and there's some things we cannot speak also in public, but you will feel like that बहुत सारा, you know, FSA से आ रहा है. So that is what I'm trying to hint. If I can, you know, using the best allowed words, ethical words that I can, that's what I'm trying to tell you, that you will feel that way कि बहुत सारे questions FSA से आ रहे हैं. After registration of scholarship, or is the process how we come to know that scholarship is made? Bhumi, you have to apply for a scholarship for each level separately. So for level 1, then level 2, then level 3. You basically fill in the scholarship form, the application form, you write an essay, you submit it, you'll get a mail saying your scholarship has been received, your scholarship application has been submitted. After that, usually 1.5, 2 months, 2 months usually, you'll get a mail back saying whether you got the scholarship or not. It's literally as simple as that. Once the November scholarships open, I will make a video on that. I will also be making a video on the August 2025 scholarship in the first week of November, so you can check that out, you'll get an idea. Derivatives, my questions are less in CFA. Sujan, honestly, the best is the CFA portal. Even though they are less, I know, I would personally recommend and personally suggest for level 1 and level 2 derivatives, keep resetting that and keep doing that. Solve all mocks. If you feel like you've really exhausted it and you know होता है कि question देख के याद है कि इसका आंसर क्या है, then go for Schwezer volume 1 and volume 2, not the end of chapter, the volume 1 and volume 2. That is what you can use. If you go for any classes, you can use their questions as well. But as much as possible, last 1 month only and only focus on CFA Institute questions, even if that means resetting or redoing the ones that you got wrong. You know, that also works. What do you think about U World Q? Harsh Mehta, I haven't actually seen it, so it's not fair for me to comment on how the mocks are. But like I just said, it's a personal suggestion to all of you giving your CFA level 1 and CFA level 2 in November. Considering you have only a month left, please only use institute material as much as possible, no matter how good your teacher is. Even if I talk about my mentor, in the last 1 month, it is always advisable to only use institute material. बहुत simple logic है. Exam वो बना रहे हैं, तो उनसे बेटर हु विल नो कि कैसे टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आपको प्रैक्टिस करना चाहिए. नो अदर टीचर, नो अदर मेंटोर, नो अदर गाइड, नो अदर श्वेजर or Kalpan or anything can know that. And believe me, I'm a person who loves using all these extra resources, but last 1 month, it should be like just give that institute that benefit of doubt that they know best, is what I would suggest highly. Anish, FSA. अरे FSA is torturing people since 2018. अपना batch से बोल रही हूँ, because I understand that it was very irritating. Focusing on ethics, FSA a bit, fixed income and equity. Yes, Shubham, that's a perfect strategy. I think you're going well. Like I said, always focus on your strengths, guys. Last 1 month mein, always play on your strengths, but please don't ignore subjects like FSA. Is also a suggestion. At least I would say कि अगर बहुत ज़्यादा difficult लगा, and this is not something I would say do from the start, because it is very important that you understand the concept. Honestly, CFA पास करने का वही एक फंडा है. But last के few weeks में it can also help कि कोई एक concept होगा, एक subject होगा, सबके साथ होता है in all levels, where you're just not able to crack that concept, you're not able to understand or go in depth no matter how hard you're trying, then just study it from exam perspective. Again, specifying this is only a last 1 month tip. This is not an overall strategy tip. If you are my client or if you're my regular YouTube watchers, you would know that my overall strategy tips always say try to understand the concept, try to learn the concept. But last 1 month में if you're trying to force learn a concept जो इतने टाइम से नहीं समझा, ऐसा ना हो जाए कि पहले वाली चीज़ें भी भूल जाओ. So Shubham, I think you're doing good, but don't ignore FSA as well. KK, there is no exact ratio. थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा थियरी होता है, बट अगेन इट डिपेंड्स पेपर टू पेपर. इन द सेम अटेम्प्ट यू विल हैव डिफरेंट सेट्स ऑफ पेपर, सो देयर इज नो सच थिंग. थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा थियरी होता है इन लेवल 1 एंड लेवल 3. लेवल 2 इज हेवियर ऑन न्यूमेरिकल्स. दैट्स इट. आई फील लाइक आई एम डूइंग फिक्स्ड इनकम फ्रॉम स्क्रैच एंड अंडरस्टैंडिंग. Neha, don't worry. Everybody feels like that. Subjects like fixed income and FSA have that intimidating kind of nature. उनको मज़ा आता है हमें डराने में, but we don't have to be scared. Have faith in your first reading that you did and just keep going. Make sure you're practicing a lot of questions. That's gonna help. If you can, at this point, I know it's a little late, Write down things in your own words. So for example, if you can explain yourself in your own word what is a callable bond, no matter what the definition is, form a definition of your own. Use real life examples that, if my friend is doing this, then it is a benefit for him, so why should I pay more? He should be paying more. Make it interesting and write it if you can. I understand it's late, but it's gonna really be helpful. Other than that, don't feel anxious, because everybody's in the same boat. It's not that you're feeling that alone, that you're studying fixed income. Like I said, fixed income, FSA, derivatives are basically three quants subjects that feel a little intimidating. Shubham, going right, already addressed. Is practice of candidate resource and end of chapter 1 enough as far as practice is concerned, level 1? Yes, Ajay, it is enough. I have seen people who have not even completed a one full practice and passed level 1 and level 2 with good numbers. I am a testimony for both that examples, level 1 and level 2. What is important is, are you understanding the concepts on a deeper level? It doesn't matter whether you solve 1000 questions or you solve 100 questions. The point is that while solving the questions, are you able to understand the concept better? Why do they ask you questions? Why do we say in CFA, jitne questions karoge utne pass honge? Because in questions, if the concept is how to reach from A to Z, they're giving you different paths. They're giving you how to reach from A to Z, from A to P to Q to Z, how to reach to A from Z to A M N O Z. So they're showing you different ways, so that in the exam, if a new way comes, your concept to go from A to C is so clear that आपको कोई भी path दे आपको आ जाएगा. So the number of questions really don't matter. It is the intent with how you are practicing these questions. Most of the syllabus of CFA level 1 to 3 I've learned in the masters, but I'm using CFA. Dream to fly, I would then recommend you switch to Schweizer in that case. A lot of people do if they find the institute material very lengthy, like you said, which even I did. So it's completely fine that you use Schweizer. It's just a little more summarized version. Bhumi, like I said, I'll be making a video on that first week of November. You can check it out, the scholarship essay. So you'll get all the details of what is to be put in the essay and what not. Registered for May 2025, level 1, completed ethics and AI. Yes, Pawan, it's a good pace, I would say. I would have ideally liked you to start with fixed income and quant. Still not long. Still not too much time has gone. I would say quickly get those two subjects out of the way. Reason being, quants will help you a lot in all other subjects like equity, fixed income, considering it teaches you time value of money. It will teach you how to use the calculator, which is very, very important. And fixed income, because thoda sa zyada naya hai, a little alien it is as compared to the other topics. So let's just push that out of the way as soon as possible, but you're on a good track as well. Anjana Murali, I've studied cons for one time, that way back. I don't revise, I don't remember anything. Currently I'm doing questions from F5 questions. I'm doing questions from Prep Provider. Anjana, it's okay. Spend a day or two, maybe give yourself 2 days to just completely do quants again if you're feeling that way. Like I just said to somebody else, I think just 5 minutes ago, that such subjects do make you feel intimidated. It does feel like कुछ याद नहीं आ रहा, but if you've studied it well in the first time, याद आएगा. थोड़ा सा calmly करो. Give one full day, don't do anything else. Literally don't even touch ethics. Just do cons. याद आ जाएगा. Like I said, if your exam is in November 2024, ideally at this time, use the institute material for question solving. That's it. You can study from wherever you want, but practice questions from the institute. Even if it's going wrong, it's not a big deal. Spend time to understand why it went wrong. Try to solve it again. That is what's going to get you ahead for level 1 and level 2. Do you suggest more practice or more revising the concepts of the Sujan? More practice. And a little bit of revising. I wouldn't say completely skip revising, because it's very, very important. I am a big fan of cumulative revision. Do you guys know what cumulative revision is? Some of you do, I think. If not, can I get a yes or a no so that I just add it? But yeah, cumulative revision is the best way, which basically includes 30% revision and 70% practice. Arif Singh, I just wanted a status check. I completed all the subjects, FSA, CI, Quants, Equity, University. Done, rest 4 subjects. Okay, Arif, the status check is good. I think you're in a brilliant space. Your revision is also going very well. Last 4 subjects, easily doable. And you've also finished the revision of, I think, big subjects, equity, investment, fixed income. Yeah, you finished the revision of like the toughest subjects. So you're on a very good boat. Focus on cumulative revision, do mocks, and calm down. Good one. For level 2 ethics, how should we prepare? Good do for level 2 ethics and level 1 ethics, both actually. The only and only way is practice. Specifically for level 2, because in level 2 you'll get case studies जो level 1 में नहीं आते, and how to deal with that case studies will become difficult or can be the tricky part if I put it out in a better way, because exam में ऐसे ही लगेगा कि all options are same, this is not too different from the other, and the only way you can tackle that is through practice. At this point, if you've studied or read all the standards once, I wouldn't even recommend reading it again. It's personally, I find it like a slight waste of time unless you really don't remember. तो एक बार फटाफट से श्वेज़र से पढ़ो या कोई वीडियो देख लो, whatever works, and then only and only practice. But practice every single day. Good do not a single day can be left for ethics, especially for level 2. Practice में, हाँ. I prepared with Shweza notes. I didn't use a CFA book. No, KK Raj, it's fine. I prepared using Shweza for both CFA level 1 and CFA level 2. Having said that, you should practice from the CFA Institute material, be it the candidate resource or end of chapter questions. Baki padhna, it's okay yahan wahan se. Harsh Mehta, I feel like curriculum questions are easy, but then at the same time, I'm not getting the confidence. Harsh, if you're feeling the curriculum questions are easy, that's amazing. Because that's a good sign in a way that you've understood the concept well. Honestly speaking, you will never get the confidence. Nobody does till the exam. That's how the exam is designed. It's supposed to scare us a little. It's okay. Feel it. It's not wrong. But keep your goal understanding the concept. If you've done the curriculum questions to the T and you really feel like, नहीं मुझे यहाँ से confidence नहीं आ रहा, then feel free to use another prep provider. It's not a problem. But make sure you're not completely discarding the institute questions as well. Chahe, if suppose you're planning to solve 10 questions from ethics, maybe do 5 from the institute, 5 from wherever you like. That's what I would suggest. But about the confidence, don't worry. Try to calm yourself down, because honestly, like I said, nobody feels confident in the last 1 month. If you're feeling too confident, that's also a risky thing actually. Ma'am, what about Feb? Therefore, hi Atharva, I know you've been asking since a few days. So guys, we're gonna quickly address the deferral for November 2024. I know a lot of you wanted that. Is Feb 2025 gonna be the window available? As of now, on the institute page, it shows no. They have clearly said that November 2024, so you cannot defer to Feb 2025. Having said that, this was changed literally like Tuesday night. It can be a technical glitch. I'm not saying कि नहीं हो सकता है कि हो, पता चलेगा हमें कब November 1 को. So it is kind of a risk. Having said that, if you really want to defer, you have no choice, right? अगर आपने पढ़ा नहीं है तो आपको करना तो है ही. फिर अगर फेब नहीं ऑप्शन हुआ तो मई में देना ही है. So just keep in your head कि शायद मई ही ऑप्शन हो, but अभी के लिए on the institute Feb is not an option. So in your head I wouldn't recommend that you keep Feb as an option. बाद में खुल गया अच्छी बात है, good luck, but अभी नहीं खुला है तो don't keep that in your head. Will I get all the questions? KK Raj, I didn't get your question. Will I get all the questions from Shweza? Do you mean the exam questions will come from Shweza? Then no, that's not gonna happen. Gudu, how is level 2 actual exam difficulty? Gudu, personally for me, level 2 was the best level, my absolute favorite. But to give you a more broader perspective, people do find it a little bit hard as compared to the regular practices you do. If you've studied well, it won't be hard. It's literally all about that. More than studying well for level 2, I would say 2 things. Have you understood the concepts well? And number 2, do you know how to deal with the concepts? Because in level 2, most people get stuck in with, I know the concept, but I don't know how to deal with it. Like I said, if the concept is a callable bond, I may know how to solve it from put to call. But if anybody gives me any other scenario, I might be stuck. To level 2 में हल्का सा वो हो सकता है. So the best thing you can do is make sure your concept is very strong and you know how to deal with it, which will only happen through practice. Other than that, if you want to know the length of the case studies, usually, again, this is not a guarantee, but usually it is much lesser than what we see in the practice questions that we do. And yeah, it is subjectively difficult. Some topics are slightly on the harder side. If I talk about my exam, derivatives and economics were a little intimidating, but the others were fine. So don't think too much about how difficult the exam would be. I think just focus on strengthening your concept and your exam will be fine. Don't listen to anybody in terms of, oh, my exam was so difficult, because somebody else's difficult could be your easy. You just don't know. Rohan, hey Diya, I'm a final year BCom honor student and cleared level 1 this August. Would be going for level 2 in May or August. Rohan, you can really use this for your campus placements for sure. It can also backfire in certain companies, but don't get demotivated. That usually shows that you're well qualified. So, in case that happens, just don't get demotivated. Make sure, other than your CFA knowledge, of course, if you're gonna be sitting for any interview, they will be testing your CFA knowledge. So, make sure you know that. They'll be testing you a little bit more than the others in terms of finance and accounting, because obviously you're saying that I've done CFA level 1, so knowledge hona chahiye. Other than that, the one thing that will really distinguish you is your soft skills. Because for once, their logic is knowledge तो हम सिखा देंगे, soft skills हम नहीं सिखा सकते. How you're presenting yourself. So it seems like you're presenting yourself well, like the way you placed your question. Just make sure you put that in your placements, and make sure your CV is very well made. I'm gonna be talking a lot about campus placements, including a thing called power dressing, which basically means what to wear and what not to wear in an interview. And believe me, it makes a very big impact, especially for campus placements. Somewhere in November, so you guys should check that out. If I get above 65% score in mocks, is this good or should I practice more? Karan, the mock scores really don't signify anything. Just because you get a 65 in the mock doesn't mean कि exam में आपको 65 मिलेगा, उससे कम मिलेगा, उससे ज़्यादा मिलेगा. It is important that you are understanding the questions. It is important that you are able to sit for those 2.5 hours या जितने भी hours आपने time में रखा है without any fatigue. If that is happening, then it's good no matter what the scores are. Even more important is जो गलत गए हैं, the remaining 35%, are you able to understand why did that go wrong? If the answer is yes to that, then good. If no, then definitely more practice. Harsh, hi, I'm a level CFA level 2, August 2025. Yes, Harsh, I will be making this video very soon. CFA level 2, August 2025. Did I make it already? Or have I made it for May? There is one roadmap on the channel for CFA level 2 2025. I'm not sure, Harsh, which one is it. Just if it's not yet there, then I will definitely make it. But I think there is one roadmap. I can't remember. मैं खुद के topics भूल जाती हूँ. Can you please make a video on CFA scholar? How to get it? Yes, Dream to Fly. This video is coming in the first week of November. Scholarship video for everybody who wants to know. Scholarship video is gonna come first week of November. Pakka. Can you make a video on BA Texas calculator hacks and what when to use it? Will help a lot. Shubham, it's already there on the channel. Just check it out on one of my playlists. It is there. This video is already there. The calculator hacks are there. Apart from the basic tricks, it's there in my shorts actually. Can a person with scholarship after registering for Feb will be available to defer to me? Ayush, yes, if you have a scholarship, you can defer your exam, but all scholarship candidates who defer their exam or miss their exam basically don't get a scholarship later, or if I put it out in better words, have literally 0.01% chance of getting a scholarship later. That's the thing, because according to them, you wasted your scholarship attempt. So next time when you apply for a scholarship, वो नहीं देंगे. And even if you're a scholarship candidate, you have to pay those $399 या जो भी amount है. Please share tips for level 2. Level 2, my number one biggest hack is make notes, make a formula sheet, a formula book if you can, from day 1. Do not ignore that, because you're gonna really thank yourself for doing that in the last 1 month. It is like the ram barn of level 2 if you're making notes of your own, and if you're making a formula book, then you're then you're literally like in the best position ever. Number 2, in level 2, make sure you're practicing ethics constantly. Number 3, make sure you're practicing learning how to deal with other case studies, because that's a different thing from level 1 to level 2, how to deal with case studies. So make sure you're constantly practicing questions case study format. That will really be helpful. What's strike rate of accuracy in the CFA? Sujan, 74% is good theoretically. Like theoretically in CFA, we say if you get above 70 in your practice, it's good per subject, and everybody should target that. That kind of gives you that confidence. Oh, I know it. And it kind of, like, again, this is a myth. This is a rumored myth. This is made by the general public. The CFA Institute nowhere confirms or gives the guarantee on this. Says that if you're getting 70 above, you're in a safe zone. Having said that, it is more important, like I just said, that you understand why did you go wrong in that remaining 25% or 30%. Because if you're able to understand why did that go wrong, was it a silly mistake, was it just like my mind was somewhere else, or was it a conceptual mistake? If it's a conceptual mistake, even if you scored 80% but the 20% was wrong because you conceptually weren't strong there, that can become a problem. So make sure you're spending time in the things that go wrong and making sure that you know got the right questions right properly and not just tukke se. Then whatever your score is, even if it's a 40%, it's fine. But theoretically you're scoring well, so great for you. Sir Abatu Finance, love you ma'am. Thank you Sarat Babu Finance ma'am. I'm November level 1 attempt. अथर्व लाइक आई सेड फेब की गारंटी नहीं है एज ऑफ नाउ. इंस्टीट्यूट ने मना किया है, देव सेड इट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल. तो आई वुड से कि आपको अगर 100% डिफर करना है तो आप मे का ही पकड़ के चलो. आपको नहीं पता चलेगा अब जब तक या तो उन्होंने वो टेक्निकल ग्लिच इस हफ्ते में चेंज करके बता देंगे कि इट वॉज अ टेक्निकल ग्लिच, या तो फिर करके ही पता चलेगा. बट अगर फेब के लिए करना है, ट्राई करना है, अगर नॉट गारंटी, तो जस्ट नवंबर 7 से पहले करके देखो अगर होता है. और अगर नहीं, then keep May in your mind. That would be the best thing of. I am from Mumbai. Harsh, sorry, level 2 preparation. Yes, Harsh, level 2 preparation, 9 months is absolutely enough if you're not working. If you're working, I would say take a year. Sorry, Anjana Marali questions from side. Yeah, Anjana, that happens. Mocks usually give you, like, mock, honestly, the whole point of a mock is just to see if you can sit in one place for 2 hours or 2.5 hours without getting fatigued, because the attention span we have because of reels and shorts, it's amazing because I also make it, is very low. So keep that as your aim and don't worry, exam mein usually in dono ka combination aata hai, like something in between. Guddu, also there are many subjective questions. गुड डू यू मीन द ऐसे बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस फॉर लेवल 2? यू कैन इग्नोर इट, इट्स नॉट नीडेड. अगर बहुत टाइम है या एक्स्ट्रा टाइम है तो कर दो, बट अदरवाइज यू कैन इग्नोर दोस क्वेश्चंस. दिविशा, व्हेन आई एम प्रैक्टिसिंग द सम्स ऑन द इंसिडेंट. Yes, Divi, like I just said, theoretically, it is a very good score to get above 70. It's a safe zone, theoretically, rumoredly. So yes, but ideally, I would say, instead of focusing on the scores, please focus on what went wrong. Why was the wrong? Because you were conceptually not sure about the remaining 30%, or were it silly mistakes? If it was silly mistakes, great. If it was conceptually wrong, then you need to work on it. Level 2 tips, Harsh, I just gave it. I'll be giving more level 2 tips further, like from the start I just shared some level 2 tips. Mahek, how many hours does per subject require on an average? Mahik, I don't like to count hours. I will tell you days because I kind of work ulta with that. Usually for shorter subjects like AI derivatives, 1.5 2 days. FSA level lengthy subjects can take up to a week also, 4 to 5 days, maybe a week. So just do that average and take it. Hours really don't matter, at least to me. I don't count hours because I feel like CFA is a proper professional exam. If that doesn't teach you the power of deadlines or targets, so if suppose your target is I need to complete quants by, for example, 1st November, then it kind of becomes your problem, no matter what is coming, no matter Diwali, no Diwali, you have to finish it. That's what professional competitive exams teach you. So I like to take it that way. I'm sorry, I don't take hours. Some of the topics in quants are familiar to me because of engineering. Still, should I complete it first or keep it for last? Pavan, if you've just started studying, then I would say just complete quants from the start. थोड़ा सा confidence भी आएगा कि किया कराया है, but just start quants. Hola amigo, hey, will the Feb deferral be available? Hello, hola amigo. If you are planning to defer from November to Feb 2025, as of now on the institute it says no. There are some people who are saying that we have spoken to the institute, they have said hoga, but again you have to follow strictly what is there on the institute portal. So it is currently not available. You can try once you defer your exam between 1st to 7th November, immediately see if the Feb option is available, then do it. If not, then you know that it's not. But I feel कि chances हो सकते हैं कि होगा. Amit Sinha, first mock 50%, second mock 63%, पेपर प्रोवाइडर मॉक्स क्या करूँ समझ नहीं आ रहा. अमित सिन्हा, अच्छा है ना, ग्रोथ हो है 50 to 62 3%. वाई आर नॉट सीइंग दैट? वाई यू फीलिंग एंक्शियस? आई थिंक यू आर गोइंग वेल. अभी के लिए completely shift from पेपर प्रोवाइडर्स to institute material. छोड़ दो उसको. एंड मॉक्स के स्कोर्स पे ध्यान मत दो. जो रिमेनिंग 50% है, जो रिमेनिंग 37% है, उस पर देखो कि वो क्यों गलत गया है. फोकस ऑन दैट. कॉन्सेप्ट्स देखो सही है, उसके जस्ट फोकस ऑन द रॉन्ग पार्ट बेसिकली. अगर कॉन्सेप्ट्स गलत है तो उस पर फोकस करो. अगर सिली मिस्टेक्स है तो ध्यान रखो, वापस मत करो. अदरवाइज स्कोर्स डोंट मैटर. Hello Himanshu, I'm done with the syllabus from September 15th syllabus. Multiple times I'm solving mocks I got. Himanshu, great going. The fact that you've completed your syllabus and have revised multiple times is an amazing place to be. A few things that I would tell you as of now, last 20 days completely switched to institute material for practice. I've just said this multiple times. जो एग्जाम बनाएगा उनसे बेटर क्वेश्चंस कोई दे नहीं सकता. सो नाउ कंप्लीट स्विच last 20-25 days and only do cumulative revision. Honestly, you've done it, so even if you just do only practice, it's good. And while practicing, also focus on what went wrong. If you're still getting those things wrong, then re-revise that concept. That's what you got to do. I'll be making a detailed checklist as well, so you'll get that. It's okay, Nitya. Hello, Nitya. And it's completely fine. It happens many times. Sometimes what happens is when we sit in a mock now, we have that very different pressure in our head. हमें लगता है बस यही एग्जाम है, अभी इसमें हमें पास फेल होना है. And that mental turmoil usually reflects in the mock. Be a little bit more calm. Try to sit in a better place, quieter place. Tell yourself that listen, this is not the exam. This is my pathway to the exam. अगर यहाँ पे zero भी मिल गया, it's okay. जितने zeros मिलना है यहाँ मिल जाए, एग्जाम में नहीं मिले. Get that mindset first and you'll automatically see a shift in your scores to start with. Hello Disha. Sujan Basu. Yes, I will tell what is cumulative revision towards the end of this video. I've said it multiple times, but I will just add it again. Krishna Chandel, is standalone CFA enough? Krishna, it honestly is a very subjective topic again. Depends. Standalone CFA with your bachelor's, like at least a graduation, can be. Of course, there are struggles there as well, but that struggle is there everywhere, even with the CA, even with an ACCA. So it's very subjective. Knowledge wise, absolutely yes, it's completely fine. Placement wise, other soft skills wise, you may need to upgrade yourself. If not through a course, then maybe YouTube, maybe talking to people, that can also help. Abhishek, financial analyst or financial advisor? I would prefer a financial advisor. No KK Raj, I will do it after. I've got a cold और मेरी चाय भी ठंडी हो गई. It's fine. Paridhi Gupta, what's the difference between normal deferral and emergency deferral, and what is the last? Paridhi Gupta, normal deferral basically means a paid deferral wherein you pay the institute a certain amount, $399 currently, and say I want to postpone my exam. That's paid. So what happens is you pay it immediately, your exam gets cancelled, and then whatever the available windows are, you can register for that without any further cost. Emergency deferral is in case you have a personal emergency, like you're extremely sick. Sick also means life-threatening. Somebody in your immediate family, parents, siblings, spouse, partner, only this, grandparents are not included, has a life-threatening illness. If you're pregnant, if you're having to migrate from one place to another due to political conditions, such kind of an emergency ke basis pe you can tell the institute that listen, I have an emergency, so I can't give this exam, I will need to postpone it. In that case, you can do it for free for now. Next year onwards, there's $100 fee for that as well. But to do that, you need to give documentation proof, and the institute takes up to 7 weeks, can take up to 7 weeks, usse pehle ho jata hai, to verify that. If it is not verified, then you have either the paid option. If they think you're lying, then they will completely send you an ethical notice as well. So pretty much that. Sorry guys. FSA level 1 CFA tips, my weak zone. सबका ही weak zone FSA level 1 है, मेरा भी था. My best tip at this point would be just practice. Don't focus too much on reading it or learning things. मतलब mug up तो मत ही करना FSA, because बहुत फंस जाओगे. Is my personal opinion. जितने questions करोगे उतना ज़्यादा फ़ायदा in the last 20-25 days for FSA level 1. It's the best cheat code that I can use. एंड क्वेश्चंस मतलब ध्यान से, जो गलत जा रहा है देखो क्यों गलत जा रहा है, और सारे ट्राई टू डू ऑल क्वेश्चंस ऑफ FSA at least. Is the mock test on the website? Divisha, is the mock test on the website more difficult? Divi, it is it's again subjective. I've seen exams where there has been like a major similarity between both the mock test and the final exam. I've seen cases where it's been the complete opposite, as in the mock test was super easy and then the exam was super difficult. I'm talking about all of my exams also and around and people around me. And I've also seen a case where the mock test was super difficult, super easy, and the exam was super difficult. So it's very very subjective. In the same attempt, you'll get different sets. So they're very smart. You can't play with that thought. Ayush, don't worry, that happens with everybody in all levels. The point is, in your first reading, make sure you're really, really understanding one. Number two, try to write it down in your own words. अगर आपने अपने words में कुछ लिखा है तो chances of you forgetting it, or at least when you come back to see it, आपको अपने words में जब देखोगे ना याद आ जाएगा. So it really is like a game changer. Writing notes. Writing retains more always. And once you read अपना खुद का लिखा हुआ, the retention is always higher. Yes, Disha, you can absolutely do CFA with or without maths. Even if you are an art student, you can do CFA. The Sufferer, what is this live about? The Sufferer, it is basically for the CFA level 1 and level 2 November 2024 candidates. Last minute doubts. Apart from that, हम थोड़े से गप्पे भी मारेंगे end तक जो बचेगा. Priyanshu Agarwal, hello Tanishka. I am engineering and I cleared my August level 1 with above 90%. Congratulations, Priyanshu, and I'm giving the May 2020. Priyanshu, I would say for me personally, derivatives and eco were a little bit on the dominating side, but it's very subjective. Like personally, I loved level 2. Like if you ask me, give any level, give level 2 again. It's my favorite, absolute favorite. The learning is fun, the exam is fun. So actually take in level 2 is what I would say. I don't want to really tell you what was hard, what was easy so much, because that might influence your head and I don't want that. So I want to tell you the positives that I felt for level 2. It was my favorite level in terms of exam, in terms of everything. So give yourself that time and just focus on learning. Make sure you're making notes from the start. That will be a game changer. Hi ma'am, I just started for preparing for CFA level 1. Can you give some tips? Hello Ashish. Yes, of course, CFA level 1. I have a detailed study strategy, and also you can check that out, because sharing tips from the very start might be a little bit difficult. But quick tip is always start with fixed income, because calculator use करना आना चाहिए. The BA 2 plus calculator जितना अच्छे से चलाओगे उतना अच्छा एग्जाम जाएगा. And second and most important tip, please don't focus on mugging up anything. You will not clear the exam. हर चीज़ को समझने की कोशिश करो. कॉन्सेप्ट हैज़ टू बी अंडरस्टूड इन अ वे कि अगर 5 साल का बच्चा आके आपको पूछेगा इसका मतलब क्या है, क्या आप अपने वर्ड्स में समझा सकते हो? इफ़ येस, दैट मीन्स यू आर ऑलरेडी ऑन द रोड टू पासिंग. How much package will I get after CFA level 3? The suffer, there's no exact figure, but you can get up to 8 to 10 lakhs as a complete fresher. Again, this is an average. It depends on other multiple factors like your soft skills and etc. etc. Last date to defer for November 2024 is November 26th, I think. I made a defer video, Paridhi. I've added the date there, but it is November 26th, I think. Emergency defer, at what moment is it? Paridhi, it can happen anytime. It's fine. Anytime from the 1st of November to 26th, I think. Just confirm the end date once from that video. You can apply for the emergency defer. But only and only do an emergency defer if you really have an emergency and you have proper documents to prove it, like hardcore documents to prove it. Piyush Dua, how to connect with you personally? Piyush, I do take private consultations. I'm also gonna be announcing a lot of ways to connect with me for deeper guidance for CFA in this coming week. But for now, for the personal consultation, you can just drop a message on Instagram, truly_Tanishka, and my team will guide you. I am also very weak in maths. That's why I don't like numbers. I don't know what will happen. Don't worry, Ayush. Maths और CFA का बहुत कम रिलेशन है. बहुत कम. मतलब आई एम सैड कि बहुत कम है, क्योंकि आई लाइक मैथ्स अ लॉट. But it's really not correlated. And the fact that you have a calculator for everything, the fact that you have more conceptual ways of solving things is the better thing. Dhruv Patil cleared NSM research analyst. Congratulations, Dhruv, onwards and upwards. And yes, now on to CFA level 1. Dhruv Gupta, fixed income somehow I found easy. I don't know CFA level 1. Dhruv, amazing. I just had one more person above who said the same thing, that fixed income easy laga. I think Shubham. So I'm glad. Then level 2 is actually easier, fixed income. Like most people find level 2 fixed income easier than level 1. Thinking, what will you feel? The dead man, did you pass CFA level 3? No, I did not, unfortunately. So guys, do we have any more questions? I'm here for another 5 more minutes. थोड़े गप्पे मारते. The chai is ice cold. Amazing. Sanjay Saraf makes every concept very easy. He actually does teach well. I've seen some of his videos, so I don't have any thing against the way he teaches, to be honest. Okay guys, like I said, we're here for 5 minutes more. So the people who are here, any questions? Very quick, random, out of the box question. Is there anybody who's watching Big Boss? Don't judge. Level 1, November 24, completed first reading except fixed income. No, Dhwani, I think you can do it. Having said that, the final choice is yours. But I think just, don't think about it now. You still have roughly 20 days. So see, once you really feel कि भाई नहीं हुआ, बिल्कुल नहीं हुआ, only then take that decision. But I think just one subject can be managed personally. Have you considered Mark Meldrum? The Dead Man, I actually did pass my level 1 because of Mark Meldrum. I used to watch his videos that time. He had just started 2018. He had like a free playlist on YouTube. So I do like him. But I was not like 100% satisfied with him. So that's why I switched a teacher. And in level 2, my knowledge game was like up on point. Like I say, level 2 was my favorite level for that reason. So I don't want to switch a teacher for now. Yes, for Big Boss. Guys, who are we liking in Big Boss this season? एक तो मैं कभी नहीं देखती, okay? Like this is the second time I'm watching Big Boss. I feel like so this, because I used to tell people, "You Big Boss कौन देखता है?" But now I'm that person like, my exam is scheduled on 19th November and I'm planning to defer it. By when should I apply for it at the latest? Pariti, I would definitely recommend that if you want to defer, do it maximum by 18th. But you have the choice to do it till that last date, which is I think 26th. Like I said, double check the date, please. But if I were in your situation and I'm sure I want to defer, then I would do it before the exam. So by 18th at the latest. Ma'am, which NSS? Ashish, honestly, with CFA level 1, I wouldn't really focus on an NISM certificate. Python and financial modeling, it's an additional skill. It's a valuable skill. It's not necessary, but yes, people will value it more. But as a fresher, even if you don't have it and you have CFA level 1 and excellent soft skills, you can still crack a job. वो ढूंढना टफ होता है और वो पाइथन वाले लोगों को भी ढूंढना टफ होता है. Sis, please create a KK Raj, I am not gonna be doing a Telegram group for now. I have multiple reasons for not doing this. अभी के लिए मैं इस पे बात नहीं करूँगी. But it's just not something that I work well with. तो मेरे को अभी के लिए नहीं करना है वो. But like I said, I am gonna be announcing different ways to connect with me. That's gonna be offline, of course. But I think you guys will like it. And it is something that is available for everybody, right? So, hopefully. John, is it okay to leave a few chapters? No, it's not. John, being very brutal here, I'm sorry. You shouldn't. Being weak in a few chapters is still okay, but leaving them completely is not something I would suggest. Which subject you found toughest for CFA level 1? Dhruv, FSA I found irritatingly long. Yeah, let's put out FSA actually, because fixed income, initially I found it tough, but then I started loving it. Same for derivatives and AI and everything. So fix FSA. How to clear CFA level 1 without coaching? Please suggest free resources. Pratham, I'm going to be making a video on this in November for sure. I found 2 resources on YouTube. Having said that, they are not 100% verified resources. Like they are just going to teach you the concept ऊपर से. That's that. So you need to be ready. ऐसे तो बहुत हैं YouTube पे. If you just, the moment you buy your Schwezer or you have your online books, even if you type time value of money CFA level 1, कहीं ना कहीं आपको मिल जाएगा, concept समझाने वाले, which also works. So I will explain that in that video better. Hello Shubham. Shubham was supposed to join at 7:30 sharp and speak about other things, but Shubham did not join on time. How are you Shubham? कैसा चल रहा है challenge? Ayush Soni, why is there a difference between Sanjay sir and Ashwin sir? Ayush, it is usually the material they use. So, for example, some teachers prefer to use Shweza, and honestly, there's nothing wrong. It works brilliantly well. And some people like to use the institute material to teach. So, उसके वजह से भी time difference आता है. Can salary at different levels of CFA? I didn't get your question, Steven. Rohan Premani, is it true that if I score less than 50%? No, Rohan, that is absolutely false because it is a total cumulative score that will push you ahead. Which bachelor degrees should I pursue in college before my CFA journey? Disha, you can literally go for anything that you're interested in. If you're interested in a little bit of business studies, then go for BBA. If you like management studies, go for BMS. BAF, if you like accounting. I'll also make a video on this, but you can take anything. There is no criteria for CFA, basically. Sanjay Saraf goes into the crux of everything and sometimes goes outside. Yes, Dhruv, I think, is giving a review, and I kind of like it. So whoever wants to check out Sanjay Saraf ka review, please check it. Hi Tanishka, I'm facing some difficulty in behavioral bias in portfolio management. Shankar, which level and which exam are you giving? Behavioral bias, portfolio management, level 2 or level 3 होगा ये, right? Ashish, more about the classes of Sanjay Saraf. Ashish, I would say take a demo lecture between both. Personally, I'm a Manish Ramoka sir fan, so I don't want to be biased here, but so I would say take a demo lecture between both. See whose way of explanation are you liking, because the point is you need to understand the concept. फिर चाहे वो कोई 5 घंटे पढ़ा रहा है, वो कोई 1 घंटा पढ़ा रहा है, एक दिन में पढ़ा रहा है, डायरेक्टली पढ़ा रहा है, ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन, द पॉइंट इज आपको कॉन्सेप्ट समझना चाहिए एंड यू शुड हैव दैट कंफर्ट लेवल टू टॉक टू दैट टीचर. If it is with Manish Ramuka sir, if it is with Sanjay sir, it is with Ashwini Bajaj, Mark Meldrum, it doesn't matter. पॉइंट समझो बस, तो वो डेमो लेक्चर के बाद आएगा. I started trading in options using L1 derivatives. Wow, Dhruv, because of Sanjay Saraf. Is that like what you're trying to say? Because it's amazing. Shubham, completing my this week's challenge, don't want punishment. Shubham is only talking about the negative of the challenge कि मैं तो punishment देती हूँ. मैंने दिया है कभी punishment? Never. हमारे चैलेंज में सिर्फ अवार्ड्स होते हैं सबको. यही सबको पनिशमेंट देता है शुभम बैठ के. कोई दिवाली नहीं मनाएगा, कोई ये नहीं करेगा. Anyways, guys, we have over prolonged this, but I like to close it on a round figure, so we'll sit for 3 more minutes. किसी ने बताया नहीं है बिग बॉस का, एक ही इंसान ने बताया. Nobody is watching Big Boss this season. Am I like the only alien this time? Can we make payment of CFA with debit card? No, CFA payments are only and only with credit cards. You were a good support. I finished curriculum and did CFA curriculum. Dheeraj, you were a good support. Thank you, Dheeraj. I have finished curriculum and did CFA curriculum questions more than 1,000 times in going ahead with example. Dheeraj, amazing. Honestly, you are in a very, very good zone. Touchwood. I think at this point, if I were at your place, the one thing I would say or do is calm down. Make sure your mental balance, like mental balance is wrong, mental health, mental state is on a calmer zone. Because you've done very well. Don't spoil it because of anxiety is what I would say. Like I was there in stock market before but got to know about option. Amazing, Dhruv. That's really good. Dhruv, you made CFA payment by a debit card. Kaise? That is not possible. As per what I have seen, I've never seen that as an option. KK Raj, me watching Telugu Big Boss. Wow, I've never seen. मैं तो Big Boss ही अभी देखना चालू किया. मतलब सेकेंड टाइम देखी. द लास्ट सीजन आई सॉ ये अंकिता लोखंडे वाला एंड दिस वन एंड आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू से. थैंक यू फॉर सपोर्ट. थैंक यू सो मच जानवी. दिस इज सच अ ब्यूटिफुल कॉमेंट. थैंक यू फॉर जॉइनिंग माई यूट्यूब कम्युनिटी. प्रथम हांडे, करणवीर एंड श्रुतिका माई फेवरेट. प्रथम, आई हैव मिक्स्ड रिव्यूज ऑन करणवीर. कल मुझे किसी ने पूछा इज करणवीर योर फेवरेट? ही इज नॉट, बट आई ऑल्सो डोंट हेट हिम. You know who I don't like? Who I like तो मुझे पता ही नहीं, but who I don't like in the house is Isha. I just don't like her. I find her too fake. Ashish More, ma'am, I just bought private book of CFA learner. Yeah, Ashish, मतलब which book? The Shweza book ना, तो फिर चलेगा. और कोई नहीं होता. Shweza notes you can buy from anywhere else. The others I wouldn't recommend. I too made it with debit card using using invoice method is a different story, but not directly using a debit card, not through an invoice method is not possible, at least as per what I have seen her done ever. If anybody has done it with a debit card or knows, please drop a message on Instagram for me to see, so that I can maybe make a detailed video on this. My team will message you back, so don't be scared about it. But it's just great if we can share knowledge. Visa card, you just go in credit card option, and instead of credit card, you add debit card details. It works. Dhruv, thank you for letting me know. I don't know, guys. Dhruv and Rohan are saying it is possible. Personally, like I said, I have never seen, because site mein options hi nahi aate. They clearly say credit card, but it's, you can give it a try if they have tried it. Thank you, the best. And thank you so much, Dheeraj. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This really means a lot. Please explain debit card payment. Yeah, I think Dhruv just did. Sure, Dhruv, please go ahead. I don't know if you'll be able. Tanishka Jindani, if you're able to find, or even if you drop a comment, it's fine. Can you discuss salary and job opportunities at different levels of CFA? Steven, I will definitely try to make more videos on this. In fact, I will come mid-November. That's the plan. So stay tuned. Like mid-November means after my birthday. How many of y'all know when my birthday is? Only OG subscribers know this. If any OG subscriber is here. Strategies to improve scores in mocks. Rohan, don't focus on improving your mock scores. Focus on improving your final exam scores. और उसके लिए अगर mocks में 0 भी आए, it's okay. तो वो कैसा होगा? मॉक पे पूरा ध्यान दो. लाइक अंडरस्टैंड मॉक के क्वेश्चंस आ रहे हैं कंसेप्चुअली. अगर हाँ, ब्रिलियंट, एग्जाम के स्कोर्स बढ़ेंगे. अगर कॉन्सेप्चुअली क्वेश्चन ही नहीं समझ आ रहा या क्वेश्चन गलत जा रहा है, देन दैट्स एन इशू. एग्जाम के स्कोर्स घट रहे हैं, तो उस पर फोकस करो. डोंट ट्राई टू गेट योर मॉक स्कोर्स अप. इट डजेंट मैटर. ट्राई फोकस दैट योर फाइनल एग्जाम स्कोर्स गो अप, एंड दैट हैज़ नो कोरिलेशन विद द मॉक. द ओनली वन कोरिलेशन दैट इट हैज़ इज कि आपको मॉक से कॉन्सेप्ट समझा है, तो आप थोड़े से 25% किसी और से आगे हो, वैसा समझना है. आशीष मोए, आई डू नॉट नो और recommend or say, and ethically also it is very wrong to purchase the curriculum book from anywhere else than the CFA Institute. You don't need to purchase a curriculum book, you get it once you register. So I'm sorry, I cannot comment on that at all. Pratham, Isha, Alice and Avinash creating Hum Saath Saath movie in Big Boss. Yes, they are actually very irritating 3 people, but उन तीनों में से Alice is still bearable in my opinion. बाकी ये अविनाश and ईशा तो still. Quant linear regression is pending and complete revision is still need to be done. Not started. Shubham, not at all late. 1 chapter यार हो जाएगा. I think take a quick day. Take today, tomorrow तक कर लो. Saturday linear regression को ख़त्म कर दो. Sunday से एकदम revision पे लग जाओ. I promised you guys, I will tell you. The people who are still here, do you guys know what cumulative revision is, or do I need to say it out? Quickly. Let's get that. But coming to Shubham, quickly finish linear regression. कल maximum Sunday से revision start करो. मॉक 1 हफ्ता पहले भी दोगे तो कोई दुनिया नहीं फटने वाली. Send a LinkedIn connection. Thank you, Dhruv. Somebody will get it accepted. I usually don't open messages, so somebody will accept it and check it out. Don't worry. Only Pratham is giving Big Boss updates. Nobody else is watching Big Boss. What a amazing crowd I have on YouTube. आधे लोग Big Boss का नाम सुन के भाग गए. We were like on 50-60 peak and then सब निकल गए. Sad. Pratham, Vivian, I agree. I don't mind Vivian actually to a certain extent. Shubham Sharma, how to do the revision? Yes, Shubham, letting you guys know in a minute. Akshita Bayani. Hey Akshita, how are you? Hola amigo. How to get internship after CFA? Honestly, there is a struggle. If you can do campus placements, brilliant. If you have networking, even brilliant. Otherwise, the long and traditional method, keep applying. LinkedIn pe jao. Check out my interview related playlist. I've shared my personal favorite strategy to apply for jobs and internships. Jobs hai, but internship bhi same hai. Check that out as well. Tanushri, as of now, the institute in their circular have said no. So we have to consider that it is not possible. Having said that, once you defer your exam before 7th November, you can try your luck. I personally feel कि होना चाहिए. It's maybe just a technical glitch before 7th November, but guarantee कोई नहीं ले सकता ना मैं, because अभी के लिए उन्होंने अपने उससे हटा दिया है. But I feel कि before 7th November तो हो जाएगा. Yes, Tanushri, exactly what I said. Free 5 highlights, yes. प्रथम हांडे, आपके हिसाब से टॉप 5 और बिग बॉस कौन होंगे? विवियन, मैंने ज़्यादा अब तक, इट्स टू सून यार टॉप 5 के लिए, मैंने देखना ही लास्ट ईयर से चालू किया तो मुझे गेम तो समझ ही नहीं आता. विवियन इज़ वन आई सी. करणवीर भी होगा ही होगा पॉपुलैरिटी. अविनाश भी होगा अनलेस वो निकल जाए बीच से. ये 3 तो हैं. अब मुझे पसंद नहीं है बट आई जस्ट फील कि होंगे. एंड रजत विल ऑल्सो बी देयर जस्ट थ्रू एनालिसिस. पसंद मुझे कोई नहीं है इस घर में. Tanushree, that's what the problem is. That's what the sudden glitch is. As of Monday night, even when I posted the video, Feb was an option. Suddenly they removed it. I don't know why. Um, really, I don't know why, because this is not something they do. That's why I said that it's now a complete gamble. I'm also not giving a guarantee. It may or may not be. It's like once you defer your exam, do it before 7th if you really want Feb. Then only you might be able to see, unless they fix this glitch within this week, then you might be able to see if Feb is an option or not. And if not, then be prepared for May is what I would suggest. Hola amigo, yes, I mean अगर उन्होंने बोला है तो chances हैं. That's why I said I've seen some of your comments, but guarantee तो वो भी किसी चीज़ की 100% नहीं लेते. Like you're saying कि going to Feb, right? Is it possible to move out of India using CFA? Do very, very, very rare case scenario. Literally like 1 in 1,000. Guys, exactly in 4 minutes I'll be stopping. 1 hour ka live ho gaya ye. Dhruv, yes, coming back to your question, 1 in a 1,00,000 ke chances hai, because understand people over there are also giving CFA and FRM. It's not a big deal. So why will they pay for your visa, your work visa? It's like an extra cost. Hello Akshita, so my status right now is I have to do conservation, otherwise it's done, but you know na itna confidence nahi hai. What is the ideal time for when? Akshita, honestly, if you only have to do cons revision, amazing, genuinely, not even sarcastically, genuinely very happy. Touch wood, no nazar. एंड येस, कॉन्फिडेंस कभी नहीं आता. अच्छी बात है, पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस आना ज़्यादा रिस्की होता है. थोड़ा सा अनकॉन्फिडेंट जोन में है ना, मतलब आप सही में CFA एग्जाम दे रहे हो, अच्छी बात है, ज़रूरी है. आइडियल टाइम टू गिव अ मॉक आई वुड से इज post November. You can give it any time. To be, if you're a very anxious person by nature, put a target to give it between November 1 to 5. If you are not very anxious, you have time to give it from November 1 to 10th or 11th is my suggestion. Yes, hola amigo, answer, we've already answered that. Why are we discussing Big Boss? Shubham, I understand that we shouldn't be discussing Big Boss 20 days before your exams, but we need some distraction in life. And this is a, so basically I used to be that person जो college में सबको कहती थी यू Big Boss कौन देखता है, literally, okay, like that judgmental person, sorry. And now I am hooked, okay. So I was like कोई तो हो अब जिससे मैं बात करूँ. जो जो देखते थे उन्होंने देखना छोड़ दिया, कोई है ही नहीं जो Big Boss देखता है यार. तो शुभम, जस्ट प्लीज़ फॉरगिव मी. थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐसे बीच बीच में Big Boss, सॉरी. शिल्पा शेरोदकर, मगरमच्छ के आंसू, ये तो प्रथम तो इज द ओनली पर्सन हु इज चिलिंग विद मी. बाकी सब काम के बात करें, प्रथम और मैं चिल कर रहे हैं. तो थोड़ा तो मुझे वो फेक लगती है, मतलब पता नहीं शिल्पा का नाम, आई एम कन्फ्यूज्ड. रोहित दत्ता, माई लेवल 1 एग्जाम ड्यू ऑन 19th. आई गिव 4 marks for the percentage. Rohit, first of all, calm down, breathe. It's completely fine. I've said it multiple times. Your mock scores do not matter. They do not define anything. Focus on the remaining जो 50%, 40% जो गलत जा रहा है. Was it a silly mistake? Was it just because ध्यान कहीं और था? या was it a conceptual error? If it was a conceptual error, please take 1 week. Just revise again. Don't get into mocks. Don't force a mock. और अगर conceptual mistake नहीं था तो it's okay. मैंने ना कहीं पढ़ा था कि लाइफ में थोड़ा तो गलत होता ही है सबके साथ. तो जितने गलत आने हैं, आई ऑलवेज से दिस, जितने जीरोज आने हैं, जितने रॉन्ग आने हैं, वो सब प्रैक्टिस में आ जाए, एग्जाम में सही आ जाए. बस ये सोच के जाओगे ना, योर मॉक स्कोर्स वोंट बॉदर यू. सो डोंट लूज होप बिकॉज ऑफ मॉक स्कोर्स. हाई, कैन वी डिफर? Bhavi, as of now, the circular says no. Absolutely no, you cannot defer. But what is the point is, like I'm saying, and what other people have also asked, they're saying कि कर सकते हो. When people have spoken to them personally, I also feel कि शायद कर सकते हो, no guarantee. So it's a risk, it's a gamble. Once on November 1 you defer your exam, then check it out अगर Feb option है, but keep May as an option as well. Thank you so much, Akshita. That is so kind of you to say, and all the very best. quick next chat will be either before my birthday in November, very, very soon, or it will be after 1 month. We'll decide that. If you guys want to do a birthday chat, then let me know here and we'll do that quickly, because I promised you. What is cumulative revision for all of you? Cumulative revision basically means cumulating subjects and cumulating the practice. So for example, ethics you will practice every single day. Day 1, you are practicing 10 questions of ethics and starting to revise fixed income. Day 2, 10 questions of ethics, revision of fixed income again. Day 3, 10 questions of ethics, continue revision of fixed income. The moment that's finished, add 10 questions of fixed income. Day 4, 10 questions of ethics, 10 questions of fixed income, start derivatives and then pile it on. Guys, please take it seriously about exams. Yes, Pratham is actually right on an ending note that don't just defer like that. Don't defer it out of anxiety. 6 महीने लगते हैं, पैसे भी लगते हैं. So please, be aware and don't just defer out of anxiety is what I would say. Thank you so much, KK Raj. Advance happy birthday. Already have so many distractions. Sorry, Shubham. Rohan, if you learn the requirements, you don't need to learn the recommendations. That's the key. But having said that, sorry, Shubham, and thank you, KK Raj. I am ending this chat now. Thank you for everybody who joined. I will see you guys very, very soon. And yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and please, for the people who haven't subscribed to the channel, make your family members subscribe. Give me a birthday gift and just, let's hit 10K very, very soon, please. 4,200 away from 10K. Please kara do, please kara do, please kara do. And yeah, let's end this video. We'll see you guys very, very soon. जो वीडियोस बोले थे वो आएंगे इस हफ्ते में. स्कॉलरशिप वीडियो भी आएगा इस हफ्ते में, मतलब आएगा नवंबर तक आएगा. फ्राइडे को एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट वीडियो आएगा. सो मेक श्योर यू गाइज स्टे ट्यून फॉर दैट. दैट इज लिटरली द वन वे यू कैन कनेक्ट विद मी इन डिफरेंट फॉर्मेट्स. Of course, it's a paid thing, but like I said, it will be available for different levels for everybody. It's a more open access. So see you later on. And yeah, if you like it, then don't forget to keep sparkling and keep learning.